What's happening, people? It's the homie Smitster 400, one half of Straight Off the Ave. Shout out to my co-host, Mr. Dubbins, and this is Smitster Reacts. Shout out to the subscribers, and if you made it to this point in the video, go ahead, give us a like and subscribe, man. New content every day, bruh. I try to keep up, man. I try to keep up. I'll be out living sometimes, and some news be coming a little too fast. I don't understand how some of these people be pumping videos out like y'all must not ever go outside. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, check this out, man. Kendrick, excuse me. Kendrick exposes Drake's alleged grooming list. Now, we done heard about Millie Bobby Brown, so I'm not sure how long the list is. Oh, and we saw some clips. We saw some clips of him kissing a then 17-year-old after finding out she was 17 and then proceeding to call her thick and ask her why she looks like that. You know what I'm saying? She say I'm 17. Man, hold up, man. We going. All right, so check this out, man. Check this out. Check this out. This was Drake, man. The chick was allegedly 17 at the time. He was obviously overage, probably in his early 20s, maybe about 22, 23, something like that there. You feel what I'm saying? If we doing the math. And yeah, man, check this out.
What's your name? Tia. Where you from? Y'all make some noise for Tia from Denver,
Yeah. He had to say Tia. Shout out Zenfinite. That's cuz name. Hey.
You look very nice tonight, by the way. I like curly hair. I like hair. Stand right there. Just give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna get ready for you because I gotta be ready for you.
This man said herbal essences. What's good with it? It's already done. I can't go to jail yet.
Why do you look like that? You thick. Look at all this.
You thick.
Well, I guess that brings to a close our fun. So, I got one question for you though. I want to know, like, I know they came to see a rap show. I know there's a lot of rap fans in here and shit like that. My man right there, see what's up, man. My man right here, my man keeps saluting me over there. I see y'all, man. My nigga up there, man. All my rap fans in here, right? But I just want to know if you think maybe for like the women in Colorado, I should just take one opportunity to sing one song. You think so? As a Colorado woman, you'd enjoy that? Alright, well listen, 17. I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breasts feel against my chest.
Right.
I just want to thank you.
Bruh. So there you have it, right? He's kissing the 17-year-old. Is he not kissing the 17-year-old after finding out she's 17 in Colorado? I don't know what the rules are in Colorado. Either way, it's pretty creepy, man. Pretty damn creepy. So without further ado, man, let's go head over to Culture Covered, man. Shout out Culture Covered. You know what I'm saying? And react to this video right here, man, because Kendrick is exposing the list of Drake's grooming victims. let's get to it, man. We already saw that, so who knows? Who knows? I ain't gonna put it past him at this point. Because he clearly was like, I don't know if I should feel bad, but I liked it. Craziness. Let's get it.
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited.
And he was such a fanboy, and I was such a fangirl that and honestly, we text all the time now. He helps me with everything, like just life lessons.
He should not. Yo.
He's amazing. He's a great human being. And we went to dinner afterwards, and we had dinner the next day, and then we met in Sydney.
Madness.
I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
Y'all, this Kendrick versus Drake beef is getting really ugly because Kendrick is now out here claiming that Drake is Diddy 2.0 and that he has evidence to back up his claims. Kendrick made some explosive claims about Drake allegedly running a PDF file operation from his Toronto mansion, and fans are now digging into Drake's track record of getting messy around young women in the industry. From young fans at his concert to Kylie Jenner and Millie Bobby Brown, Drake has a documented history of acting like a total creep, and
check it. The internet will definitely out that ish. If it's something going on and you mention that ish and you a celebrity, look, man. Make sure your skeletons, make sure you ain't got no skeletons in that closet, bruh.
people are finally catching up to it. But see, Kendrick is taking this a step further, and he's claiming that Drake isn't just a weirdo, but a calculated criminal who's been allegedly recruiting people as part of his rumored OVO criminal enterprise. In fact, Kendrick said it's only a matter of time before his mansion is raided like Diddy's. And while Drake has now responded to Kendrick's allegations, his response didn't help his case at all, because all he said is that he's too famous to be a PDF file. Like, be for real. But hold up, does Drake really have a whole list of victims? And what is all this talk about Kendrick allegedly having severe evidence on Drake that could put him in jail for good? Let's break it down.
Drake is finished, bro. I don't know if y'all heard this Kendrick song that just came out, but look at this cover art, bruh. This is Drake's mansion in Toronto, right? These markers are markers. There are offenders all inside of Drake's mansion in Toronto. This is crazy. I feel terrible for anybody that was going for Drake, bro. I feel terrible for y'all. And I feel even worse.
Now, to be fair, that was Photoshop. We all know that. But we all know what Kendrick was trying to insinuate, you know what I'm saying? And it don't seem too far-fetched, man. Let's keep it going.
For people that still gonna root for Drake after this. It's over, bro. Let it go. Drake is out of here. Hip hop is really back. Rapping is really back. All that extra. It's crazy because this might be the best song out of the whole thing. Out of the whole thing, this might be the best track. Imagine somebody making a club banger about you being a. Oh my God.
Freaky ass nigga AL69 guy. Freaky ass. That joint slapping the whip.
Let this be a lesson. Do not play with Kendrick Lamar. He's the greatest of this generation. He's one of the greatest rappers of all time. He respects the culture. He do what he's supposed to do. And he just knocked off your favorite pop star. Good night.
So on his savage Drake diss track titled Not Like Us, Kendrick raps, "Say Drake, I hear you like him young. You better not ever go to Cell Block 1. To any B that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him." Kendrick then references Drake's 2021 album Certified Lover Boy, saying that Drake and his OVO team are not lovers, but certified PDF files. But get this, Drake fired back at Kendrick's diss with a track called The Heart Part 6, where he straight up denies those accusations. But here's the kicker. Drake decided to name drop Stranger Things star Millie Bobby Brown and those disturbing rumors about him allegedly manipulating her. But Kendrick never even mentioned Millie in his track. And now fans are saying Drake just told on himself. So on The Heart Part 6, Drake talks about Kendrick's wife Whitney, basically saying he's all
Why mention 11 if you if you ain't had nothing to do with her, bruh? Like, why even rap that? Like, why even put that on yourself? Man. Seemed like a guilty conscience to me. I don't know.
About grown women, not young actresses like Millie. And there's also this sneaky wordplay too, because Bobby Brown happens to be Whitney Houston's ex-husband. Drake raps, "Only effing with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I'd never look twice at no teenager." In the earlier part of the song, Drake also brushes off those accusations about him arguing that those accusations are obviously false, because he's too famous to do that type of stuff. And if there was any truth to those allegations, he'd already be behind bars. Not true. And get this.
Look, bro, we saw you on stage, bruh. We saw you on stage, man. You can't lie about that shit. We saw you with our, we synced it. We synced it.
Drake also wrongly interprets Kendrick's song, "Mother I Sober," from his 2022 release, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, where Kendrick explores the topic of SA trauma within his family. Now, if Drake had some media literacy, he would have understood that "Mother I Sober" is not about Kendrick being SA. But on The Hard Part 6, Drake still accuses Kendrick of projecting his supposed SA trauma on him, claiming that he's obsessed with the topic of PDF files because of his own experience. By the way, I feel Drake didn't even realize he just proved Kendrick right with these lines, because in his other diss track, Euphoria, Kendrick predicted that Drake would use his album, Mr. Morale, to fabricate stories about his family. Kendrick raps, "I calculate you're not as calculated. I can even predict your angle, fabricating stories on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale."
Fam, it's a rap, bruh. It's a rap right there. The man calculated your moves before you even like. That's how it be when you be out the way, bro. When you be out the way, you don't be worried about shit. You just be like, yo, these niggas ain't on shit. Niggas don't know shit. Niggas gonna take what other people say. You feel me? Excuse me. Let me try to clean my lingo up. Dudes ain't on ish. You feel what I'm saying? Dudes don't know ish. Dudes just be making speculations because of what they see. You feel what I'm saying? And dudes gonna try to, just because you, sir, like to make speculations, referencing Drake, doesn't mean that this man didn't have his, facts lined up. You feel me? And it seems like he had his facts lined up. I don't know, man. It's a little telling.
So by misinterpreting Kendrick's message in "Mother I Sober," Drake has unintentionally done exactly what Kendrick predicted he would do. But let's go back to that line where Drake says if he was a PDF, he would have already been arrested because he's too famous. Because what does that even mean? It literally took decades for the feds to look into the allegations about R. Kelly, Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, and all those other sickos. So Drake saying he would already be behind bars if Kendrick's accusations were true makes zero sense. In fact, the more famous and rich these people are, the longer it takes for them to face justice. And then there's also the fact that Drake name-dropped Millie Bobby Brown in an attempt to deny those allegations, even though Kendrick never mentioned Millie in any of his diss tracks. Don't tell me that Drake's ghostwriter slipped up and name-checked Millie Mill by accident. And let me fill you in on how this whole Drake and Millie Bobby situation kicked off. Back in July 2018, Millie, who was just 14 back then, spilled the beans to W Magazine, saying that she and Drake, who was 31 at the time, were in constant communication. According to W, Millie crossed paths with Drake in Australia around November 2017, when she was just 13 years old, while she was out promoting Stranger Things. Drake happened to be doing his own thing down under at the same time, and Millie mentioned to W that Drake personally invited her to his show. "He invited me to his concert," Millie said, "and now we talk all the time. I ask his advice." Now, jump ahead a few months, and Drake's friendship with Millie had folks raising even more eyebrows after Millie spilled the beans to Access Hollywood, saying they're still texting each other all the time.
And he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just text each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited.
You can tell those reporters didn't know how to act when Millie mentioned that Drake texts her to say he misses her. And when they asked her what kind of advice Drake gives her, Millie said he helps her with boys.
You and Drake? That's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys, he helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
Fans were understandably all riled up about this.
Man, what is you texting this young girl? Would you want a 30-year-old man texting your daughter? I think not. I think I'd be in that 30-year-old's text messages. I'd be on his line. I think I'd be at that 30-year-old's door if I could possibly figure out where the hell that was. You heard. So Yeah, man. I mean, that's a little. I mean, what are you texting a child for, bro? That's weird, my G. That's weird. That's weird. That freaky ass nigga. Yeah. Look, man. Certified PDF files. What's happening? You see how I did that? I'm learning. I'm learning.
This whole thing because there's a 17-year age gap between Millie and Drake, and you can't tell me a grown man wants to text back and forth with a 14-year-old. As for Drake, he initially stayed
Facts.
silent on his friendship with Millie, and he finally addressed the backlash for the first time on the song Another Late Night from his 2023 album For All the Dogs, where he threatens folks who mention Millie in his comments and calls them weirdos. Drake raps, "Weirdos in my comments talking about some Billy Bobby. Look, bring them jokes up to the gang. We get to really flocking. Or send a finger to your mama in some FedEx boxes. Open up that ish. It's jaw-dropping. Really shocking." But see, Millie Bobby isn't the only young woman Drake allegedly tried to groom. There are also rumors about him making moves on Kylie Jenner before she got involved with Tigger. Back in 2013, when Drake was 27, he performed at Kylie's 16th birthday party, and there's a photo of him kissing Kylie on the cheek. And then there's also this video that recently surfaced showing Drake being inappropriate with a 17-year-old fan. This was recorded at Drake's concert in Denver, Colorado back in 2010, when Drake called a fan on
Listen. 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 It's there. It's there, bro. Wow. See, when I react to Ish and I see the same footage that I done pulled up, you found saying to prepare myself for said reaction, just some Ish to throw in there, and I see it in these clips, I'd be like, bro. We on point tonight, baby. We on point tonight. Let's get it.
stage during an interlude and started to kiss her on the neck and hug her from behind before saying that he was getting carried away and asking her what her age was. She said she was 17, to which Drake replied, "I can't go to jail yet, man," and stopped doing what he was doing. But he then added that he didn't know if he should feel guilty or not, but that he had fun, and sent her off the stage with a kiss on the cheek. Now, back in 2010, this interaction seemed like a harmless misunderstanding. Drake was 24 at the time and at the very start of his career, so no one really thought much of it. But since these types of allegations have continued to follow Drake through the years, fans have started looking at this video in a completely different light. Now fast forward to 2018, and Vice published an article reporting that Drake, who was 31 at the time, was dating an 18-year-old model named Bella Harris. The age difference is already bad enough, but it gets worse. It was later revealed that Drake met Bella in 2016 during his Summer 16 tour with Future, which means Bella was 16 at the time, and Drake was 29. And then on top of all this, rumors recently started flying around that Drake tried to pull that same Millie Bobby stunt on young Billie Eilish and started texting her, acting like he was her bestie. Back in 2019, when Billie was 17, she told Vanity Fair that 33-year-old Drake was texting her. So
I saw that. I saw that. I saw something like she said she was 18 or something on Twitter or whatever, and he was like, or like turning 18, and he was like, can't wait. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that for sure. Crazy. Now, if she mentioned that, excuse me, if she mentions that, that's gonna be wild.
as you can see, this wasn't a one-time thing, but more like a pattern. And now that Kendrick is boldly claiming that Drake and his whole OVO crew are PDF files, fans are saying there's nothing Drake can say at this point to beat those allegations. One fan said there's actual evidence of him being overly friendly with girls. Women like Billie Eilish and Millie Bobby Brown confirmed he texted them daily, 16 and 14 at the time. Even if the allegations aren't true, this behavior is creepy at best. Love his music, but this? Nah, Drake. And someone else added, damn, Drake really said he's too famous to be a PDF file? So I guess R. Kelly wasn't famous enough. I guess Diddy wasn't famous enough. I guess Epstein wasn't famous enough. Then he talks about Kendrick getting molested. Drake, you lost. Stop before you ruin your effing career. But let me know how you feel about all these allegations Kendrick made about Drake and OVO.
I hate to say it, but it just seems like, I mean, if it quack like a duck, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you come in the room and you smell, straight gas, like, and I ain't talking about no smoke. I'm talking about like stank, like somebody pooted up in that joint. You be like, yo, who pooted? And everybody just like, You feel what I'm saying? Somebody put it and don't nobody want to say it. It stank in the goddamn room when Drake come through. You feel what I'm saying? And Drake not telling the truth. He let off a couple of them breezy jars, and we smell it, and he don't want to let us know it was him, man. He tweaking. He get to talk about gas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody even mentioned. You know what I mean? But anyway, yo, I'm tweaking. But yeah, man, sign off in the comments how y'all feel about all this, man. It's crazy. If you made it to this point in the video, go ahead, give us a like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? Tune in, tap in. Look, shout out to the subscribers. We love y'all. You feel me? We try and get the subscriber count up, man. So go ahead, share this video, man. Go ahead, tell your peoples, tell a friend to tell a friend, tap in. We're gonna start doing every Friday. I'm gonna say around like 6, if not 7. We're gonna drop a stream on every Friday, then we're gonna go live on Saturday like we've been doing. And we trying to work a Tuesday or a Wednesday in the mix. So y'all stay tuned for the streams. You feel me? And look, man, merch on deck. You know what I mean? Yeah, we out here. Law Soldier Co, Loco for short. You feel me? And yeah, man, it's the homie Smitster 400. This has been Smitster Reacts. Signing off. Y'all have a good one wherever you at in the world. You heard? Owie.